Nestled in the hills of Virginia, where touching the Hokie Stone means remembering the legends who formed the foundation of a power. Names like Vic and Beamer, and a lunch pail mentality that applies to the Virginia Tech Hokies. We are in full-on stripe-out mode as the fans doing their part to try to distort the vision of the visitors. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Hokies will put total leather and will get started. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Wake Demon Deacons offense is on the field for the first time today. And all eyes on this man as he takes the field. The defense knows they're going to try to throw him the football, and it probably won't matter, guys.
Oh, but the defense, Reese, will be locked in. He will see double coverage. They will know where he's at on every single snap, Jesse, or else you will get beat quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He's one of the few receivers in the country, guys, where if it's man coverage, he's open, zone coverage, he's open. If he's double covered, he's open. Throw that guy the ball.
They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. It's complete to the right. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
He wants to throw. Gets it out fast. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's
got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Demon Deeks.
He doesn't need anything to get. He just makes it happen himself. Hey, I'm going to call a pass. I'm going to throw the ball down the field. Oh, it's not open? Okay. I'm just going to pull it down, make it happen, take it to the house. What a scramble by the quarterback.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. So Virginia Tech's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. These two dudes who both come off the edge can wreck an offensive day, Jesse.
Man, these quarterbacks better have an internal clock working today. If you hold on to the football, you are getting sacked.
Yeah, best athletes on the field are defensive linemen, and when you got guys like this that can get after the quarterback, points will be at a premium.
Keeps looking downfield. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
So let's see if they can make up for that loss on second down from the 18. He's looking to throw. The quick out. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Now they'll run the draw. Plows through the defense. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's a draw. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Caught in the backfield. It's Allen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. Third and long, you bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
Quarterback strolling away from heat. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Nice job, nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Second down coming up. The play action fake. Dances away to buy time. He'll pull it down. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised. And initially, he's flushed out of the pocket. Nothing's open. And he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
The give. Couldn't really get started there. Pick up a 1 to the 35.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Getting some heat. He's going to take off. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. The Hokies will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. The run from the shotgun. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Wake Forest has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Back to throw. It's Pitts. Flips it out to the back. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football. They play wide receiver basically for you. But you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
And counterplay is a great play to mix in because defensively, you're not looking for the counter. You're looking to attack, attack, attack. All of a sudden, 2 guys pull across the formation. Now you got to change your direction really quickly, and it keeps you off balance and really keeps you on your heels.
Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Hokie, 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 high, tech, tech, VPI got it rolling on the ground.
And Virginia Tech fans love that chant, and they love the physical ground game, the ability to run the football. That's kind of who they are. That's how they're built. Just a tough group of individuals.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Whitaker. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Hokies are on the move. They'll run it from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Quickly complete. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Many times the Hokies have had a dynamic threat running the ball at quarterback, but you got to be efficient like this in the passing game.
No doubt, and you got to have some balance on offense. You got to be able to make those plays down the field in the passing game to make you honor it, get some guys out of the box so it's not just running quarterback all the time.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Off play action. They get to him as he throws. He's got an open man. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll run it on 1st and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Tries again to get it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. It is good. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll call for the fair catch here. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
The give to the back. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Looking to pass. It's Pitts. Trying to escape and get it himself. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
Coming after it. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Safe completion on the screen. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit them for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. They'll throw it from the red zone. Catch in the middle. It's Avery. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Wade. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 14-3. So a drive there of 82 yards. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score.
14, Virginia Tech, 3.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, Dave?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
He's got his man, makes the grab. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He's looking to throw it. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's going to pass on 2nd down. This time he's got his man.
Holding, offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Can't get him to the ground. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Blacksburg. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to one of the best home field advantages in football, Lane Stadium.
We're about to get another look at this this Hokie offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football ball right of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's complete. A huge pickup. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Thank you very much. That's what the quarterback's thinking on that last play. I think he was even shocked that his receiver was that wide open downfield. He'll take it.
The secondary walks up on the line, showing press. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
Man, you can string a few more drives like that together. Man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He gets it in for the 2, and now a field goal would tie it. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Virginia Tech, 11.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this often.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Got his man quickly. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
Takes the easy throw in the flat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Loss of 4. Brings up 3rd down.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they got him for the sack.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
He gets a block. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got...
And that pass intercepted. Oh, you could just feel it. Make that a big return, but his offense will come out and take over at the 44.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job.
And he's still running after the move. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Hokies are in the red zone. Fast motion from the offense. Grabbed behind the line. It's Whitaker. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Hokies line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I love the run game down here. I love being able to give it to a back and be able to trust him. Listen, he doesn't have any touchdowns on the season, so I know he's wanting to punch one in. And down here, giving me the opportunity. Let me prove myself.
Touchdown, Hokies! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. He just makes it look so easy. Impressive run.
So impressive. Time and time again, he can buy time, make you look silly. And the defense is just kind of like, wait a minute, you got him? I got him? No.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
On second down, looking to throw. He's going to let it go. And it's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Wake Forest. And they take it in for 6 more points. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown.
Virginia 10, 18.
And he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Love that throw. I'll tell you, he keeps making more of those. Lane Stadium and this incredible crowd is going to be going nuts. We've called games here plenty of times in the past. This is one of the best venues in all of college football. And this guy right now is heating up at the QB position. Watch out. It's going to be a sonic boom in here.
And listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it. But, you know, get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. That's still a successful play.
Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hokies have their offense in high gear. They'll give it to him again. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
I know the passing game sells. The passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
On second down, wants to throw it. Quick strike complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Hokies will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Wake Forest has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Handoff to the single running back. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the tailback. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Hokies have taken it inside the 20. They move the tight end all over. From the red zone, looking for a space. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Now on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Handoff from the gun. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. Never a doubt. We are all tied up here in the 4th. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. This offense has a 2nd down play. They'll leave it with him. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Demon Deacons want to move quickly. They'll try to power their way ahead. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Yeah, nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Demon Deacons are on the move. To the air on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. Makes his connection. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Offense gets set for second down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30-29. Here we go. Third down and 1. Let's see what you're made of. And the Demon Deacons get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got a wide open receiver. Touchdown, Wake Forest. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find him, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can...
Open runway ahead. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. After misfiring, it's second down. He's looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Lynn. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Started this drive with a bang, but now it is third down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. With the catch, it's Lynn. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on first. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack at 2nd and 12. It's complete to the left. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do, so tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, trying to maximize this time and get in a position to win.
He wants to throw here on second down. Got his man on the right. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly.
The air is incomplete. It's now second down.
They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. Still running at the 40. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They'll throw it on first down. Trying to beat the D deep. And he's got it at the 25. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. He's got his man. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. The Demon Deacons will try to put one on the board on first and goal. He's looking to pass. Feeling some heat. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. Looking to throw on second down. Grab near the marker. It's Grimes. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
That is just how the coach wants to draw it up. Take up all the clock, score the go-ahead touchdown. This one is all but over.
Virginia 10, 28.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. Wants to throw on first down. They're bringing heat. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. He wants to pass it on second down. Trying to get to it. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, and time has expired here in the fourth. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation